Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your January, February, March 2025 first quarter reading. This is a general reading. It isn't going to resonate for all of you in your different circumstances. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale, and the sale prices should be clarified in the description box for your convenience. The holidays are coming up. If this is something that you think might be you're interested in, please take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all the support that you give me. Let's get started, Virgo, with your overall general energy. I pulled the Star card. And so far, this is an earth sign energy. This is describing the emergence of hope in your life, the emergence of a new North Star, the way in which your principles, your goals, your values, those things that inspire your ambitions are shifting, and they are renewing a sense of the benefits you've gained from the difficulties and obstacles you've overcome. This is about a light shining at the end of the tunnel. This is about being motivated to reach for something that is not easily obtainable. This is not simply being yourself, even though that in and of itself is no small task. This is about some sense of purpose that is being integrated from a more just sense of who you are and what you are deserving of. So this is a beautiful energy overall in the beginning of the first quarter of next year. I'm also going to pull a Soul's Journey card, and if there's a point during this reading in which you begin to resonate or would like to resonate with this reading, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It's greatly appreciated. I always appreciate your thoughts, your comments, if you feel so moved. And I pulled Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. This is this greater sense of sensitivity, awareness that you are developing, you are opening yourself up to. This just is not about being in tune with things around you. This is being in tune with your own needs and desires, the integration of who you are into what, for many of you, those things you've already achieved in a way that is unexpected for some of you, but as you allow yourself to gain more information in a variety of ways that can't be logically or rationally accounted for, you are opening up your heart, your ability to feel, to sense, and to feel your own sense of worthiness. In January of next year, the Judgment card. This is about decisions you've made, the integration that you are experiencing, and how that is impacting your sense of mission and purpose. More than simply an understanding of your ambition for many of you to serve, this is about a greater sense of recognizing your purpose, being called to that purpose, and understanding new ways that you can meet that purpose through this deeper integration of who you are. Your understanding that you are deserving of all. There is no love or money. There is no home or the world or success and family. Those are false dichotomies that you now understand can be integrated into your journey and your sense of mission. And as a result of that, the elevation of your awareness, your consciousness is bringing in this awareness of a greater idea of a plan, your plan, any plan, and the way that others have a role in that plan as well. So you see yourself as a part of something greater than yourself. And you see your considerable impact on that in new and unique ways, ways no one else can contribute. This is beautiful. In February, we have the High Priestess, and this is actually the elemental octave of the Judgment card. The Judgment card is 20, and the High Priestess is the number 2. 2 is the number of deep reflection. In the same way that if you've come to a greater awareness of your purpose, you've come to a greater ability to reflect on your experiences and understand the knowledge that you've gathered about yourself as a result of that process of reflection. So that going back over time, you understand that you're actually reclaiming a position, a role, a responsibility that you inherited, that you gained, that you chose at some incremental place in your consciousness, in the development of who you are. So that you are highly intuitive and aware of this deep sense of wisdom about what is best for you, what the requirements of your sense of service and purpose mean in your experience, in your expression, in your effort. And this is really heightening your sense of awareness and your knowledge of understanding the power of your silence. What is best for you is not necessarily something others can understand or need to know or are interested in knowing. But for you, it is totally reshaping your approach to your ambitions, reshaping your understanding of the reward you can receive from the efforts that you make. And again, this is about understanding a sense of purpose and connection, joy, experience of pleasure, of reward, of being loved that you may have separated yourself off from at some fundamental level. Something perhaps that you have feared is something you are actively and consciously becoming aware that you desire. In March, we have the Hierophant. And so often for you, Virgo, I feel perhaps it's because Mercury is your ruling planet and you are a teacher, much like Aquarius, at a different level in some ways, that you are engaged in the educational or training process or supporting others, mentoring others to learn the ropes of a profession, a trade, a body of knowledge. You are instrumental, perhaps you are a gatekeeper in some way. Um, you are being prompted to really extract the value for yourself as a teacher and or as a student, understanding the real sacred synastry of the whole process where one informs the other. The student impacts what the teacher is willing to teach, can teach, is finding new ways to teach to reach the student's needs. And this is a beautiful opportunity for you to apply those same principles to yourself and understand that you have committed to the process of learning and growing. This can even relate to commitment, not only to an organization or an institution, but to the institution of marriage in some way. Commitment in a partnership. It doesn't need to be marriage in quotes. It can be partnership, which is a lot more equitable in terms of our current understanding of the possibilities of relationship. So this is about perhaps claiming something that you never believed you could actually have. I'm going to clarify the Judgment card in January with the Temperance card and the Page of Wands. You understand that your elevated consciousness is not something that happened overnight or happened as a result of one singular experience, although it is easy to attach it to a particular relationship or effort, work experience. This is about the process of growing, experiencing challenges, and this is not as easy as it looks in the card. There's nothing easy about refining our approach, growing and learning, becoming more aligned to the resources we experience internally, the skills and talents we have, to the opportunities and resources in our external environment. And that is about not simply surviving, but learning to thrive. It's a little bit, what's coming to mind is getting out of your own way. Your purpose, your talent is large enough that you are able, at this, perhaps for some of you, very advanced stage of achievement, to be willing and open to trying something new, to expanding your approach, to growing, no matter how senior, elevated, or knowledgeable you are. And this is what is not only motivating you, this greater awareness uh, that it challenges your expectations of the world. And I'm back to this dichotomy so often we come to understand as the way of the world: love or money, family or success, those sorts of false dichotomies that actually don't really apply. You are deserving of all of it. It is all, you are worthy of all of it. And so, this excitement in this new sense of awareness that you can actually have something that you did not believe was possible for you. And I'm speaking particularly for those of you that are achieved, that are accomplished, that have been doing something successfully for a long period of time. There is an awareness, an inspiration that inspires others. In February, the High Priestess is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Tower card. Yeah, so you are really exploring, growing, discovering aspects of yourself through this new sense of empowerment, and informed by this wisdom that is opening you up to various levels and spheres of information that you may have been somewhat closed to or secretive about. There's an opportunity and a way for you to express those, to share those in ways that would have been absolutely unthinkable in the past, but have in many ways upended the expectations of your audiences, your clients, your coworkers, your collaborators. They're seeing a side of you, and this is more of the overt rebel, the overt radical, than is already a feature of your practice, because I don't believe that you have conformed to a conventional role without an awareness of the potential for uh, infusing your curriculum, your practice with uh, exploratory, unconventional ideas. This is in many ways feeling like the revolutionary in you, being more and more a feature that is integrated into your work, your relationships. In many ways, this is something evolving in a way that you never expected it to. You never expected that you would be at a place in your life where you felt that you could be vocal or expressive about this aspect of your desire. Perhaps it was a hidden agenda. Perhaps it's a recognition that things, an awareness that you were not entirely supportive of the conventional way of doing things, the status quo. And something about that is coming out. You are letting that out. You're expressing that. You're sharing that. That's a part of your presentation in a way that may be shocking others because you're such a good soldier, or have been. You're hardworking, you're dedicated, you're consistent. You take so much pride in attending to all the details of your research, your ideas, and the way that you implement the service that you offer. So you are willing to step out and to take advantage of the changes that are occurring in the world. This can be changes in your job, in your organization, in your home, in your relationships. This feels liberating. And the Hierophant in March is clarified by judgment again. And the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is really the concrete way that you are actually not feeling prepared for something that you are over prepared for. The way that you're understanding practically that you are in a position to implement those strategies and those skills that are important to you. Forgive me while I mess with this light a little bit. You know that there are things you need to learn, there are ways you need to update what you know. It's very important to you that you um, become clear on the context that is available now. The opportunities that are available now are in some ways unimagined, but you are so grounded in your strength and your ability to manifest something productive that you understand the greater uh, opportunities now in a changing world in a way that you want to stay abreast, be of service to. And that again is informed by this unconscious, I mean, it's not an unconscious, it's a conscious decision to go for the whole banana. I don't know what that expression is, the whole pizza or something. You're looking for all of it. You're understanding that your achievement can be so much better fleshed out when you integrate who you deeply are, skills that you may have kept secret, ideas that you may have kept closely undercover, that perhaps only a few people were able to access, or a very rarefied audience was available to. This is an expansion of what you have learned, what you've found. The story that you're telling can be much more popularly enjoyed and embraced and benefit so many people that need your wisdom in the culture. I'm going to finish up this reading, Virgo, with a Flora and Fauna of Africa card, and hope that you've gained some insights here. Two flipped out, but I always take the top one, and it's the Egyptian Cobra. It's such an exciting card. The key word is wisdom. There we go. You have power and grace. Know when to use your voice and when to use your venom. I love this. So thank you, Virgo, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.